How's it going, YouTube? Jacob back here for the JTwoH channel, and today we have a media haul for you. So it's been a long time since I've actually recorded one of these. I don't remember the last time I uploaded one. It's been a minute, probably the whole summer, honestly, since I've recorded one, at least. So all in all, still not that many titles. We have stuff here from eBay, a package from Krazy Joe, DisneyMovieClub, Target buy two get one sale. Father's Day item, Criterion sale, and Prime Day. So a bunch of stuff in here. So let's get started. If you've watched, I believe one of the earlier hauls of the year, I've actually got this as a Christmas present. I got season 1 as a Christmas present, and season 2 was always around $32 or $30. So it dropped under 15 on Amazon one day, so I grabbed it up immediately. We have One Punch Man. Oops, my finger's blocking it. Oh, season 2. That doesn't look good. One Punch Man season 2 is still sealed. I've watched season 1 on Hulu. I have yet to check out season 2, and I have a couple of volumes of the manga. I'm not caught up by any means. So, but for less than $15, I now have season 2, which was always above 30, even secondhand. So, glad I snagged that one. And then continuing in the anime vein, I have two more additions to my Hero collection. We had last time we left off of season 4, so we have My Hero Academia season 5 part 1 and My Hero Academia season 5 part 2, or My Villain Academia. So this season 5 part 2 was fantastic. Multiple episodes in this season were like 5 stars for me, 5 out of 5. You know, wow, or what's the top one? Yeah, wow is the 5-star rating on TV Time. So this is a fantastic season. I'm so excited for season 6 and on. The sort of the bummer part is I watched all of My Hero Academia this year. The bummer part is I'm caught up now, so I have to wait not only until the season comes out, but then when the dubs come out. So it could be a while, but I'm all the way caught up. I'm streaming it and buying it, so that's nice. The next item is actually a package from Krazy Joe over at he runs 2 channels, right? Krazy Joe Concession Stand, and what's the other one? Krazy Joe Adventures. So we used to do a podcast together, and we've always talked about this individual, and specifically this documentary, and he must have found a copy on Amazon or something. So he sent me a package, didn't say anything, and then the day it showed up, he said, "Hey, I sent you this. Watch it, and we'll do I believe we're going to do a collab video together." I haven't watched it yet, haven't even opened it, which kind of sucks because I got this in April, and I'm just a terrible friend, apparently. So we have Andy Kaufman, I'm from Hollywood. So this is, it's brand new sealed, but this is about an hour long. How long is it? I believe it's an hour long. It's an hour long documentary about Andy Kaufman's foray. I believe it's his foray into wrestling, or it's at least his foray into pro wrestling, if not an entire lifetime, his life basically. So really excited for that. Andy Kaufman, of course. I don't remember which year he went into the WWE Hall of Fame. It may have been this year. It may have been 23. I can't recall. So, but this is cool. I'm excited to watch this and to do that with Joe. Link in the description to his channel. That brings us to a DMC package. Now, I didn't do a whole video or an entire unboxing because literally I just got this, the lithograph, and a Cinderella pin, the two mice with the pumpkin in the back, Jock and something, I think. But anyway, so we have the next installment in the MCU, or the latest as of the time I got this. There's since been another one. But we have Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania. It's a fantastically colorful slipcover there. Kang stole the show, in my opinion. Fantastic in this. The movie is good. It's not great. I think it's better than Ant-Man and the Wasp. Not better than the first Ant-Man, in my opinion. I should do an updated ranking at some point. So yeah, of course I got this day one. Rewatched it because my wife watched it with me on theaters. No, my wife did not get to watch it with me in theaters. This is and neither did the boy. So got to watch it with them both in 4K. The next item is from a Target buy two get one. So I always, if you've watched the channel for a while, I tend to buy quite a bit during the Target sale, the buy two get ones, especially if they're priced accordingly. This item, I was actually currently streaming the 5th season of the show, trying to get caught up and finish the series. I've always wanted the complete series of this. I had several of the Blu-rays. They're right behind my head of this, and I could never find all of them. It's spin off to one of my favorite shows of all time. So I bought this. I actually bought 2 copies of this so I could sell a copy and recoup the money, and then a book, which I haven't filmed yet, that unboxing, but when I do, I'll link that. So either way, I ended up getting this for like, I think less than 50 if you divide the cost of the 3 of them minus the copy I sold. So we have Better Call Saul, the complete series, Blu-ray. I know it's a gigantic case. It's a lot like the Vikings complete series as far as it's a DVD size case, but it's Blu-rays. But either way, I believe it was season 3. Season 3 of the show was impossible to find on Blu-ray unless you wanted to pay like $50 for it. I had seasons 1, 4, and 5. I didn't have 6, and I was never getting 3, and I didn't have 2, so decided to grab it. I've since finished the show. I really, really enjoyed the show. It's amazing to me that this is such a great show, but it's still talked about less than Breaking Bad. Breaking Bad's fantastic, one of my top 5 shows of all time. But this was, I mean, this is, for all intents and purposes, just as good. In some scenes better, but, you know, the spin-off show was fantastic. That's how good this saga is, or whatever the franchise. So, Better Call Saul, the complete series on Blu-ray. Excuse me. Next item here is actually, or was actually, a Father's Day gift from my wife and my kiddos. I had mentioned that I found this at a Walmart. I think I'd mentioned it to my wife, and I didn't have it, and it was funny because last fall/winter, my son and I, and with my daughter, but she doesn't pay much attention, we're streaming this on Netflix. This is my favorite season of the show. It's the most nostalgic for me. And I had mentioned, like, I hadn't seen the Blu-ray ever in person. Now they just have them randomly at Walmart. So we have Pokémon Season 1, the Indigo League. Is that right? Season 1, Indigo League. So it's cool because this is the collector's edition that's shaped like a Pokedex. But it's got all 52. Is that right? Yeah, 52 episodes. It's got the Blu-ray, and it's got I haven't opened it yet, but it's got like a collector's book. So it's really cool. Obviously, it's very nostalgic for me because this is the stuff I grew up with. These are the episodes in the Pokemon I actually recognize and understand. Now there's like thousands. But also, it's cool because now this will be the season that I've always, like, I streamed it with my son on Netflix, which is pretty cool. So I think there's only 1 season available on there, but I could be wrong. We watched that. So either way, glad to have this. I like I said, love this edition. I really, really enjoy this. It's such a thick and compact set. So continuing in the Pokemon vein, the next items, I actually had these on DVD, probably in a haul video somewhere, but they went down a bit on Amazon. I had some reward points, so I went ahead and grabbed these and got rid of my DVD set. But we have the original 3 Pokemon movies on Blu-ray. So we have the trilogy, Pokemon, Pokemon 2000, and Pokemon 3, the movie. So now we can watch these in HD, which I'm excited for. I haven't yet because we watched the movies and we watched the show, so I haven't rewatched them yet. And then we're getting into the last few things here. We have a really, I say random, but it's not the typical thing I buy, especially considering the rest of the haul. But we actually have something from Barnes & Noble's Criterion sale, which I believe they run all of July. I've recently become a Barnes & Noble, I don't know the name of their things, rewards member or bronze member, something, where we not only do you get 10% off of everything, but you also get stamps, and I think it's every $100 you spend, you get 5 back, or something to that effect. Either way, so not only was this part of the sale, so you got this for half off, but then I also got it for 10% off, or, I had the $5 coupon, so $5 less, and then 10% off that. So really by the time I sold my Blu-ray of this, which I had and I'd gotten from the DMC, it paid for itself. But this is the first. It's actually not the first. The first was Marriage Story, but it's the second Criterion ever in my collection. We have WALL-E, which I've always thought, even before the Criterion came out, before my son and my wife would watch this, I've always thought this was an underrated Pixar movie. It's one of my favorites. I love WALL-E. Saw it at the drive-in way back in the day when it came out. I love this movie so much. Just the original sticker was 50, so that means it was 25 minus the 5. So I paid about 18 for this after all of the discounts and stuff. Well, probably closer to 20 once you factor in tax. But it's cool because not only do I get to continue my Pixar collection, I got rid of my Disney version of it, but it's just got, I mean, loaded with special features. The set looks fantastic, and it's the best quality 4K of WALL-E. It's amazing that a Disney Pixar movie, is in the Criterion collection. So, I don't know. Like I said, I absolutely love this movie. I couldn't tell you enough good things about this movie. It's so cute. So, WALL-E on the Criterion, pretty cool. The next item is quite a. It's a deep cut. So the next two items and the last two items are both from Amazon Prime Day. So this was on sale. I'd actually watched this movie a ton in high school. I remember it being fantastic in high school. Maybe it won't hold up now that I'm an adult. Who knows? But we have Girls Bravo, the complete series, which is not hentai, I don't think. But it is in this nice, it's called Save, Super Amazing Value Edition. But it's the complete series. I remember we used to watch those. I don't remember if we illegally watched them or if it was some stream. It wasn't Crunchyroll. There's no way. It's too far back. I mean, it does like maybe it was Funimation. Either way, I think it was probably Netflix back in the day. But I remember watching this with my buddies, and we were just like having a great old time. Very funny and inappropriate, which when you're a teenage boy is great. So, yeah, CPMA, which means it's super raunchy and inappropriate, but it's about a guy. He's allergic to women, and he ends up on a planet that is fully inhabited by big busty women, and he's the only guy there. So it sounds corny and cheesy because it is, but got that nostalgia just enough. Last item is from Prime Day. It wasn't actually a Prime Day deal, but it was on sale in my price range, and I get the. I'm always more apt to spend money during Prime Day because I have the credit card to get more cash back. But anyway, so we have last year's WrestleMania, so WrestleMania 22. I still need this year's. I'm waiting for it to go down in price. I don't want to pay, honestly, under 15. I don't want to pay like $20 for it, especially I watched it on Peacock, yada yada yada. So, but I got last year's. Maybe it'll take me a year for 23s to go down, but it continues my collection of not only every WWE Blu-ray, every WWE pay-per-view Blu-ray, but every WrestleMania on Blu-ray. And the latest. This is the only thing that gets released on Blu-ray every year. For now. So, but yeah, what a diverse unboxing there. So we have all sorts of stuff running from anime, wrestling, Criterion, Better Call Saul. So let's get this let's get this haul here. I'll show you what I got. We got WrestleMania 22, which is 38. We got Girls Bravo, the Save edition. We got WALL-E on Criterion 4K, Pokemon Trilogy. We got Season 1 of Pokemon, the Indigo League. Better Call Saul, the complete series. Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania. Andy Kaufman, I'm from Hollywood. My Hero Academia Seasons 5, Parts 1 and 2. And One Punch Man Season 2. Does the spine say My Villain Academy? No, it doesn't. That would have been cool. So there you go, guys. Quite an interesting haul. Very much variety in this one, if you will. If you like what you saw and you want to support the channel in any way, my links will be in the description. I have links to my social medias, my Twitter, my Instagram, my TikTok, my TV time and Letterboxd, where I review all of the movies and TV shows I watch respectively. Links to my eBay page and my Blu-ray.com page. So thank you so much for watching. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below about, most of these sets. What do you think? Let me know. And yeah, subscribe, and I'll catch you later, YouTube. Hey, have you liked yet? Have you subscribed yet? Have you clicked that notification bell? If you could do that, that'd be great. Right down there. Right down there. Thank you so much. Also, go ahead and check out these additional options on the channel. There should be a video, maybe a playlist, maybe one of each for you to check out, so you can stay on the channel and stay informed. And also over here should be the logo. Go ahead and click that. Click sub.